Well, hello there, Gemini. Welcome to Private Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on for January 26th through February 1st. I have a guiding card for you for the month. We're going to look at that first. We have the Natural Abundance card, which speaks very clearly of how you are coming to the table with many, many gifts at your disposal that are just natural talents. Whether it's your ability to play the piano or your ability to cook in the kitchen without a recipe book, or whatever that beautiful natural talent is of yours, you're bringing it, all right? And it's important this month for you to bring it because it's needed, all right? But it's going to be awesome because you're going to be able to step into your glorious awesomeness and your confidence this month. We are all doing it. We are all stepping into our confidence. We are being comfortable with who we are and what we have as our natural talent, but also your natural talent for you, but also just confidence in general, knowing that we know what we know, we're good at it, and we're handling it, all right? So when we do that, we glow, all right? That's the beauty of it all. So we're going to come into this place and we're going to glow. Everybody's going to be doing the best they can to glow as best they can. And of course, then we can't run around helping other people until we are clear about whether or not they need help, because they need to ask for it. If we keep volunteering to help people, we will find ourselves doing a lot of stuff we don't need to be doing, all right? And it's important for other people to have the opportunity to grow into asking for help or grow through falling down and hurting themselves a little bit. It's part of learning how to ride a bike, right? Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and look at the three cards in front of us, all right? Oh, and I do want to thank you all for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. You guys have been amazing. Loving you people. Please, I appreciate every single one of you so much. You matter so much to me. This is why I do this. I want you to know what's coming up so that you'll be better prepared for next week, all right? So let's look at these cards, all right? Here we go. These are the cards from the overview video. If you don't know what that is, that was in the playlists and pretty irrelevant today because here we are and it's time, okay? I'm going to go ahead and lay these cards out. These are the Wild Unknown Tarot, which is a super awesome deck, and I think that you will learn to love them too. Let's talk about what's going on. All right. I know last week we had a little glitchity-doodad thing that happened. There was a little secret keeping that seemed appropriate at the time, and it may still, I don't know. You had to come clean by the end of the week. So it only lasted a week, but it was interesting. It was like, I hope it was a surprise party or something like that, but it didn't feel like that. All right, so let's talk about what's going on this week. All right, the Seven of Wands is here, showing that you're needing to use a convincing argument to get people over to the way you're thinking this week, all right? So as you have this great idea, this great plan, or this need to communicate with other people, you're going to want to separate people out individually and communicate with them one-on-one, even if it is you continuing to clear up what happened last week. You need to sort of separate people out so that they're not all in one place, because it's going to be too hard for you to get it straightened out in a group, all right? We have the Six of Cups, so be ready to give from your heart in this situation. Come to this situation and this solution or this sharing of ideas from your heart. Don't do it any other way. It won't get you where you want to go, okay? Interestingly, we have the Six of Wands also showing up, saying that you will be able to carry your ideas out and lead yourself to victory. But I think it really means that as you talk to them, speak to them from your heart first, and then they will hear you otherwise, okay? So if you can share from your heart first, then you can, I feel like you're sort of explaining yourself out of a predicament. I'm not sure why, but people are funny, right? Now, we have the Five of Wands is where you're blocked. And the Five of Wands is all about being able to rally the troops and get people to come and help you out and do whatever you need to do. And you are not going to be able to do that right now. So that's frustrating. And your foundation and power has been shaken. So people were like, you did all that weird stuff over here and we're not really sure what's going on, but we're not ready to follow you or let you be in charge of things right this second. Okay, so that was really frustrating, super frustrating. Sorry to hear that. That sucks. And we have the Seven of Swords, showing that delegating work and getting people on board and you taking your power back in this situation is also blocked. So you have lost ground, okay? Something about you needing to do all this explaining and stuff and getting people on board. It's like, oh, cool. Okay. You've explained away the problem. Good deal. Yay. And now we're back on board. Everything is fine. But they're not going to follow you immediately. They're not going to follow you immediately. You're going to have to do some stuff on your own a little bit. And it'll work out. But it's not going to be what you thought. All right? So you're not going to get any help in the situation. Your solution is to continue forward with closing down one thing and starting another, all right? Go ahead and start another thing and close another one down, all right? Whatever this is, it's something to do with the work situation. You'll be doing one or the other, not both. So you might be having explained away all the situation and whatnot. Now you might be able to step in and start. That'd be great. Or you might be able to step in and go, okay, now I've explained all the situation and why we need to shut this down. Now we're going to close it down. You'll probably be doing it on your own, so just be aware of that. And it's not going to look the way you want it to. Whether you're starting it or stopping it, you're absolutely not going to have, it's not going to do everything you want it to do. It's going to be less than perfect, a little sloppy. And I know that's not your style, but at the same time, it's exactly what's happening. And if you can allow for it to be a little bit sloppy and just do it anyway, it will help you tremendously, all right? The Five of Cups is here, showing that remembering lessons from past relationships will help you in this situation. And I want you to be sensitive to other people while you're doing this, okay? All the stuff you're doing here, all this completing or starting of a thing, you need to be sensitive to the other people around you. I feel like you really stepped in something last week. And maybe it was the fact that you kept the secret before you let it go. Maybe that was the wrong answer. Maybe I should make an addendum to the last week so that you know that we really need to not actually do that. Don't keep the secret. The secret is bad and it makes everything go implodey, all right? So maybe I'll make a note of that on my forms so that I can, like, don't keep the secret, right? Because it's bad. I think I can see a lot of issues with having done that. So yikes, right? I'm sorry about that. That's not what we were hoping for. But hey, you're coming through it. You're growing through this process, and I see that this is going to either complete or start, which is good news. And I can see that it's going to be not perfect, but it will be better suited if you can remember those past relationship situations and not step on it again. All right? Cool. All right, let's get you a card right here that will help guide you through this process. All right, these are pre-programmed. It's a moon oracle, which is why there's moons on the back. But awesome, right? All right, positivity. Ah, perfect. You definitely need to be stepping into your positivity at this time, because there's something about you and your positivity that will be contagious and received well, even though, you know, I mean, you made a mistake and you're coming out of it and you're still staying positive. You know you can do what you need to do and everything is going to be great. You just did it in that wrong way at that one time. I'm going to have to remake that video or add an addendum because something is not great about that. All right, so hang in there, Gemini. I really appreciate you, and hopefully we'll get that fixed up so you won't have this issue so much. All right, I'm going to put this card right here, and let's get you a pocket full of rocks. All right, we have black obsidian, we have green apatite, huzzah, and we have mangano, which is super sweet and yummy. All right, so Black obsidian is here at your first chakra stone, and it's very much so keeping you grounded, and it's sucking up all the negativity that's around you. You want to keep this in your pocket during this whole week because it will help you absorb, it will absorb the negativity so it doesn't come and hit your heart. This is green apatite, which is helping heal your heart after this weirdness of this week. All right. You will be taken care of, you will be cared for, but there are things you're learning in the process, and that's why we're doing this healing situation where your emotions lie in your third chakra, okay? Yes, there's a space here between here and your second chakra is here. This is your third chakra. All right, but that's how the rock doesn't fall off. And this is Mangano, which is a squishy, marshmallow, brilliantly beautiful light pink stone. It's actually pink calcite, but we call it Mangano. And it's so delicious. It's from Peru. And it is the warm marshmallow hug that you need so much for your heart right now, okay? So you're feeling the support and the love and the other stuff that you need, all right? This is good. We love that, all right? Hang in there, and it will come out the way it's supposed to, all right? I'm going to add the addendum, I've decided. So these rocks are here for you for this last week of January. But as always, you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to. You will hopefully find them quite supportive and wonderful. If by chance you would like to carry something else, please leave a comment below and let me know, or let me know how these ones are working for you, because I love to know about that stuff. I appreciate all of you so much for coming out to the fair and taking on my beautiful channel for you. I am here to support you and help you see what's coming for the coming week, and that way you're better prepared. If you haven't come out to the fair yet, go ahead and check the calendar down in the description box. It's not an actual calendar, but it's a list of fairs that I go to and when I go there, and you can look them up and see how that works for you. If you haven't liked, shared, and subscribed, well, do so now. It will be very beneficial to all, and I would really appreciate it. It makes a huge difference to me. So thank you again so much for being here. I appreciate you one and all, and I will talk to you next week in February. Ta-da! Thank you.